BBN, what's going on? I got a one heck of a video for you guys today. This is something that is long overdue. We need to put more attention to this. And I am going to be highlighting some of the Kentucky. Well, today, I'm going to be highlighting one of the lady cats who will be on our team this year. And I think it's worth mentioning and talking about her because of what she brings to the game. Look, she's a point guard. I always say, show me a team that has a solid point guard, and I'll show you a team that has the opportunity to be competitive. And I think the point guard that I'm going to be talking about here in this video, you guys will be able to see. Let me tell you, when I started looking through her numbers and when I watched her videos, it was a no-brainer. I had to turn on the camera and I had to record a video telling you guys about who our point guard is. Now, I know people don't keep up with the women's team as much as they do the men's by a long shot. And I know people want to hear about what's going on with the men basketball. But hey, guys, Coach Brooks and his staff are freaking killing it. And I think it's time for us as Big Blue Nation is to get behind our Lady Cats and let's see what we can do in year one up under Coach Brooks. The same support, the same love that we give to Coach Pope. Let's give it to the men. Let's give it to the women's team and let's just show them that we are behind them, and let's see if our Wildcats can, up under Coach Brooks, see if they can get to the tournament too as well. See if they can make a run in March and do something special. Coach Brooks is known for taking teams to the tournament. Even in year one, he has that ability. So, look, I don't want to talk about that. I just want to get into the player who you guys came to listen to today. So, the player that I'm going to be talking about today is Georgia Amoore. And let me tell you guys, this young lady, she come from Virginia Tech with Coach Brooks. She's Australian. And let me just tell you, man, she is amazing. I am so pumped up to watch her this year. Like I can't, and I'm guilty too. So I'm guilty like you guys is. I don't put that much attention on the women's team. The men get all the glory, the men get everything. But the women, let me tell you, this year we're gonna have some ballers, and it starts with the point guard position. Like I said, her name is Georgia Amoore. She's coming from Virginia Tech. She's going to be a fifth-year senior, and when I start reading off some of these numbers and when I start telling you what she's achieved, if you don't already know, it's crazy. I'm going to start off with one stat to let you know how experienced she is playing college basketball. She has 124 starts at point guard. 124 starts. She's got the experience. She's not coming in here and not understanding the game of college basketball. And I'm gonna give you some more numbers that's gonna blow your mind if you don't already know. So we're gonna come back to this picture here in just a minute. Take this off right here just for a minute. Come back up. Georgia Amoore, a fifth-year senior, transferred in, came in with her coach Brooks. She's a Wildcat now. And I'm excited. So let me read out some of her stats. And I'm going to try to, I started, once you start at the top, you kind of, what else is really left? But I'm going to share some numbers with you. So she was an All-American. Okay. She was All-American. She's number one in assists at Virginia Tech at 656 assists. She's a point guard. She knows her role. She knows the assignment of what she's supposed to be doing. She's first in assist to turnover ratio with 1.8 for you guys that like to keep up with all these stats. She's had a triple-double. She had a game where she had 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. 10 rebounds. And why is that important? Because if you didn't notice on the picture, she's 5'6". She's 5'6", guys, and she got 10 rebounds. That means that she is not just a person that will play point guard. She's a person that doesn't mind going up under there and getting rebounds. That's what a leader is supposed to do. She's supposed to set the tone for how we're going to play the ball game, not just this game, but through the whole season. And this right here signifies exactly who she is as a player. Should I go on? Her career high is 39 points in a conference game against Virginia. She's a baller. I'm telling you, it's going to get better. I promise you. You don't think it can get better? I'm going to show you why she was an All-American. She scored 20-plus points last year in 16-plus games. 20-plus points in 16 games. Man, I'm telling you, it's ridiculous about watching her play. You know, when you see the numbers and then you go watch her play and you see her highlights, I wish I can have highlights up. There's so much out there with copyrights and videos getting taken down, and I really wish. I'm still trying to figure out how to do all of this. I know these big corporations are able to use the footage and all this kind of stuff, but I don't. I wish I could. But I promise you, go check her highlights out, and I promise you would be just go check her highlights out, and you will be just excited as I am about seeing her play and how aggressive she is. Um, she is she has a total of 293 3-pointers in her career. 293 3-pointers. Dude, like some people don't hit three in their college career. She's a point guard. She can shoot the ball. She has the handles. She has the charisma. She understands how to be a floor general. You know, we keep looking at other places, and I'm gonna show you just how good she is, because some people are gonna be like, well, she played in the ACC. We know that the SEC has LSU. They have South Carolina. They have Mississippi State. They have Tennessee. So the SEC is harder than it. But I'm gonna show you guys something in just a minute that's gonna show you how competitive she really is when it comes to games where people are up there playing high basketball. Um, let's see what else I got. I already said she had a total of 600 points. Is that right? 600 points in her career, and she has over 200. No, I'm sorry. She has 600 points in her career. The lady can score the basketball. But I think, you know what? I think that's wrong. I think I kept looking somewhere else and I was able to find something that was actually different from that. These numbers are all coming straight from the Virginia Tech athletic department website. So this is where I'm actually pulling all the numbers from, just to give credit to those guys. But this lady, man, I tell you, when I sit and I watch her on the floor and I watch her play basketball, and her being 5'6", that let me know that we got a winner on our team this year. She understands that coming to Kentucky, playing in the SEC, her game is going to have to be raised. Now, I'm gonna throw out a number. She actually had a chance last year to play against against Iowa, who's in the Big Ten. They actually played them last year, and we understand how good Caitlin Clark was. We understand what she did. Caitlin Clark had 143 pointers. Georgia Amoore was second in college basketball, second with 118 threes. That lets you know, second behind Caitlin Clark. That lets you know, what was that, like 22 threes off of it? That lets you know how good she is. She's a solid player, and I think Coach Brooks, he already knows her. It's the same way with Jackson Robinson coming over to Kentucky with his coach, Coach Pope. They know the system. They know who they playing for, and this is just nothing but a different uniform that's going to elevate her game even more than what it is. Now, Caitlin Clark scored 44 points, but it took her 31 attempts to get that. Caitlin Clark, when they played head to head, played 40. She scored 44 points against them. They only beat Virginia Tech by 4 points, and she shot the ball 31 times to get 44 points. Amoore, she shot the ball 23 times, and she got 31 points. Dude, why are we arguing about this? Why are we being confused? Why are we not supporting our Wildcats, our Lady Wildcats more? And I'm talking to myself too, so I'm not criticizing anybody. I'm just saying I really feel like, and even looking through some of the other stats for the other girls from the other young women, I saw that too as them too. We got some ballers this year on our team, and I think Kentucky basketball, women and men, are going to make a splash in year one up under their new coaches. To me, and you talking about her coming over to the SEC now and the difference that it's going to make from the ACC playing in the Big Ten, now playing in the SEC. Yeah, She played against Angel Reese last year. Now, LSU beat Virginia Tech pretty bad overall, but Angel Reese had 19 points. Amoore had 25 points. My point is, she's going to show up and she's going to show out night in and night out. Just because she's coming over to play for Kentucky doesn't mean that she's going to lose what she had at Virginia Tech. It's just a new uniform. Same day, same different uniform, same attitude. And I think that's why I'm so happy that I cannot wait to be able to support her. Man, All-American, first in assist, first in assist to turnover ratio, triple-double, almost scored 40 points, 16 assists in one ball game, 20 plus points in 16 plus ball games. What more do we want, man? That's a winner. She's coming into Kentucky to win. And with that attitude and with what Coach Brooks is bringing in and his attitude and his coaching staff, I don't see why our Kentucky Lady Wildcats will not have a successful year. And I, for one, am looking forward to seeing this young lady play. And I can't wait to cheer on my Lady Wildcats. Go Cats.